The crane hook in section is not as easy to draw as you think because its section constantly changes. If I take a section as suggested straight down here, then of course I'm only getting that one section from there to there. But how do I draw this bit? That's circular, that's a bolt. The bolt is not sectioned. Down here it's a circular shaft with symmetry. It's not sectioned. Here it's not symmetrical, it should be sectioned. This is where the standards fall into a grey area. I'm going to show you how it's done quickly. It's not done by sectioning this drawing, as I've just shown you there. It's done by what they call interposed or rotated or removed sections. So I'm going to copy that from the top straight down around to here. So that essentially is showing that in cross section at that point. That's an interposed section. You might, and let's do it this way, a removed section. Let's extend this centre line down. That is a removed section. Let's now have a look at it out here. We know it's a constant radius 38. So that's where the outside of the hook is. Well, that's that high point of the chain hook as it's going round. Up here, of course, on this point, let's insert our sectional view from there to there. So there's our removed section. From here, we know the width, we can see it there, is 38mm. But I need to know this particular dimension from that intersection point to this intersection point. And I want it, please, by 2 points. 38.78mm. So let's make a box here. Rectangle by 3 points, 1, 38.78mm, 2, and that's half of 38 is 1912. So that's our cross section, half of, at this point. Let's just mirror these three around. So we know that that there was a blended 38. Here it's 38mm round. There it's essentially still 38mm round, just starting to go a little bit more oval there. So let's just draw in the circle first. 38mm. I'll remove this. I'll try and avoid some of the confusion. I'll remove that. That's where we're trying to blend it into, that line. So at this point, it looks like that on the face. Up the top, it's circular and 38mm. So here in between, we're sort of a shape halfway between them. And only draw half of it. Then let's see where we end up. So it's essentially going to be blending out here somewhere. Done. So essentially it's that line I've drawn there. And if anybody wanted to challenge that that's not accurate profile. These things are forged and hit into shape with a hammer. That is perfectly okay. So that will be about its approximate shape at this point. Let's just mirror that. And there's its cross section there. We'll put in two more. I'll just continue this in a line. We'll just take a circular impression off that. So done. Tip is circular at this point, like so. I need to know that distance from the inside of the hook to here, 63 mil. Okay, let's just draw it out here. I've got a radius 38, double 38 is 76, like so. I'll remove that one now. That was only being used to find the center line, or just find the center of the circle. So that's the shape of the crane hook at the very top. That is 19 out and 38 back. Done. I also know, I'll just draw in another circle just to locate this quickly, then remove it. It was 63 mil diameter, so that's 126 mil, 63 mil radius, that's 100, whatever that number was, diameter. And here on the end, I need a radius 6 mil circle as per the instructions. So there we go. So there's our 6 mil circle drawn in. And now we just need to draw a tangent from here to that circle, tangency from here to there, and that's a tangent. And let's just trim up what we don't need, which at the moment is all of that. I'll feed that center mark out just a bit while I can, and then I'll just remove all the lines. I better leave that one and just trim that one back first. There is section 2. Here is section 3, just repeating exactly the same process. Select them all. They're solid and they are hatched. Okay, done. That's indicating the section on the crane hook. It's a difficult one. I'm going to leave that there when I do the sectional view, and that is how I'm going to mark the section. So there's our crane hook sectioned.